Content, 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 content. Don't you guys just love that fucking word? I'm farming content right now off my fucking page because when you literally stare in the freaking full and bottomless pit of just videos popping up on your recommended page on YouTube, you will always find content, 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 content to react to. Now, today we got the end of Hamza exposing everything. Bro, Hamza, what happened? Let's watch this, bro. This
What
video,
if I
before I watch this, it came out 21 hours ago. Bro, Hamza might actually be exposed now. Holy shit.
told you the biggest self-improvement YouTuber is actually a fraud?
The really disturbing one is I helped you one-on-one with your mother's passing, which is absolutely not true. I don't know why he would say that. I think it's...
Hey, I remember this guy. I remember this guy. He was on this video where I don't want to pull it up now because I'm in the video, but he was on the video where he was talking about getting bullied as a ninth grader, and he was like 15 or 14, bro. And Hamza had glasses on.
In the comments, they feel sympathy for him, like, oh man.
What you just saw was a clip of my conversation with a 14-year-old boy
Yeah.
named Dante, who's an ex-member of Hamza's paid community, who just lost his mother to cancer. And Hamza used that to save face in his community. As someone who lost my mother at the same age, this shit is unforgivable. And in case you don't know who Hamza is, he's a 27-year-old self-improvement YouTuber who portrays himself as a masculine leader online. But in reality, he is nothing but a manipulative fraud who scammed $1 million out of fatherless teenagers. And
Yo!
guess what? He takes absolute pride in it.
Against that. Yeah, sweet. Yep, I've done mass levels of manipulation and I hold my hand up there, bro, I don't give a fuck. That. And they were essentially killed by like the leader because he told them to like drink this drink, right? I looked at her and said, yeah, I could probably do a mini version of that right now.
Whoa. Is this video demonizing Hamza? Because last video I reacted to with Jordan Green, there was a misconception going on is that Hamza is a scammer. I don't think he's scamming, but dude, what the... Hold on, no.
Now, I have been accused time and time again of clout chasing for trying to speak up against this guy. So why am I doing this? The truth is, Hamza has gotten away with his borderline psychopathic behavior for way too long.
Bro, what happened?
And nobody has had the guts to put an end to it because it is pretty well known that if you attack this guy, his entire cult fan base will come after you, as well as him himself. And then there was me.
sure.
I spoke the truth.
Nah, well, his fan base is very, very loyal. Yeah, because when he got into it with Sneeko, yeah, people were, they were.
And spoke up against Hamza, calling him out for a fight in exchange for me not exposing the truth of who he really is as a person. And guess what? That little video got 30,000 views. But you know what's interesting? The fact that 90% of the comments agree with me. Obviously with the exception of a few delusional people taking the piss, as always. Hamza though, he showed his true colors by being a coward and not even having the balls to address me directly. And ironically, he just being a coward and not even having the balls to address me directly. And ironically, he just
That's the same thing that happened with motherfucking Low Tier God and Corey Kenshin. Like, bro, why don't you just confront them? Like, just straight up confront them, bro. Like, I'm not gonna confront you up front. You know, you might have guns, stuff like that. I'm not trying to do all. I'm not trying to cause a fight. I'm just gonna talk about you on the internet, bro. Like, why don't you just do that? I don't understand that. Like, bro, I will just sit here and I'll just say it.
prove me right. I would have let this entire thing slide if Hamza swallowed his ego and took the lessons from this and changed, or just at least proved me wrong. Except he got worse. So, this is it. The end of Hamza's cult.
Whoa.
You know what the funny thing is, Hamza? You have to use all of these cultic manipulative tactics just to get people to listen to you. All I have to do is put up a few clips of the shit that you actually do for people to see your true colors.
Yo, this dude does not like Hamza, bro. What happened? Whoa. what happened with Hamza, bro? Because me, bro, it's gotten to that point where I can't consume information anymore. I have to just start teaching now. So it's like, I don't even watch Hamza like that anymore. His information was very valuable at that time, but I don't watch him anymore. What has happened? Because I know that I stopped watching him around the time where he said he's uploading long forms of content, right? And they're not edited anymore. He already dropped his team, and I was watching him for a little bit, and then I stopped. I was like, I don't really need this anymore, cause it's like, bro, I'm already on that path where like, bro, I'm just already picking up on so much stuff. I just don't. This is not the stuff I need. So Hamza's content didn't help. Then I came back to his channel. His views dropped a bit, to be fair. I mean, people are not actually on self improvement. So, and he didn't do his hyper edited content anymore. Well, no, he didn't do it. Now he returned to it. So I'm like, this is really weird. And he's posting a lot more shorts, hyper edited shorts too. This is all like this. This is not like Hamza. Like, this is not Hamza. I haven't seen the video where he talked about it, but this is not Hamza. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not the same Hamza I once watched.
People to realize how weak of a man you actually are. So good luck, because I hope that you have a fucking response for this. This is a clip of my conversation with a young man named Dante. You're gonna see how Hamza used his mother's passing to save face in his community, and then bullied him online because he told the truth. Obviously, I can't fit this entire conversation in this video, but I'm gonna upload it separately so you can go and watch it if you want. Before we say anything, I just want to get a couple things out the way. We both know that this guy is capable of quite a lot of manipulative tactics. Right off the bat, this is raw call. We agree we haven't actually spoken before this, so this right off. Get a couple things out the way. We both know that this guy is capable of quite a lot of manipulative tactics. Right off the bat, this is raw call. We agree we haven't actually spoken before this, so this isn't like anything planned. It's just straight up first time speaking. I'm gonna just ask you very open-ended questions, so I don't want to be labeled as perception managing, because I know for a fact Hamza's gonna try that bullshit. So just purely open-ended questions. If you don't want to answer anything, you don't have to answer anything. Can you start off with introducing yourself a little bit?
Yeah, so my name's Dante. I have a YouTube channel that has about 1,600 subs. I used to be an avid fan of Hamza. He's the reason I started the channel. He's the reason I started working out and lost a bunch of weight. So that's kind of my basic story. I post self-improvement videos. Yeah, that's basically me.
So you were previously a member of Hamza's paid community?
Yes. So he originally had a thing called Adonis Tribe, which was $400 a month, and for each 100 members that joined, it would increase in price by $100. Up until he closed it down, the highest price was $600 a month, which is absolutely ridiculous. He closed that community down after...
Guys, I'm sorry, bro. I don't care how big I grow, guys. You will never catch me making anything like that, bro. A Patreon, all this stuff, I'm not making that. Like, maybe if I have a team and they're like telling me, yo, you should make this for this specific set of, unreleased stuff that you want to post, or like unreleased music, maybe then. But until that time comes, or until that time will never come, that's just never happening, ever. I will just never have that.
Kicking about 50 members, and then he just closed it down fully. Reopened his new version,
like,
which is...
what will I post that, like, some deep secret information? I have no deep secret information, bro. At that point, you're just paying me extra money. If I literally just had a membership squad, I would literally y'all will just be paying me extra money just cause I have nothing to offer you. Like, I'm just so serious when I say I have nothing to offer you if you're a membership of my channel, bro. There is nothing to offer. Nothing, bro. That's why I will just never make those. Like, what the hell are you gonna see my fucking daily life? Like, what? I'll just post that to YouTube.
After kicking about 50 members, and then he just closed it down fully. Reopened his new version, which is, I believe, now $100 a month for a subscription. But yeah, I was in there. I was on the leaderboard. I had messages from Hamza. In fact, the chain I'm wearing is a personal gift he sent me. So yeah, that was very close to him.
Have you ever been on a call with Hamza and actually spoke to him face to face?
Yes, I spoke to him face to face. I have a recording of that call if you want me to send you that. And yeah, I've talked to him.
So you were, let's say, pretty close to Hamza, and you were he would say, high ranking in his community. So
yes.
Okay, cool. And then you paid the original price, which was the ridiculous amount of money.
Yes, $500 for an entry fee, and then $100 a month for about 6 months. So in total, $1,100, which is a lot of money for someone
Yeah,
my
it really
age.
is. It
But
really
yeah.
is. Okay, cool.
That's a
First of all, I
lot
just
of
want to say
money.
that that's extremely impressive that you can throw down.
Dude, the only program I would ever pay for that costs that much money is THP Strength. Shout out to Isaiah Rivera and John Evans. That is the only time I will ever pay for any fucking class or course. I don't think I need a freaking course on how to make a fucking YouTube video, bro. On how to just edit a simple, not really simple, but how to edit a YouTube video. I don't need a course on that, bro. You don't need a course on that, bro. You don't. Bro, you don't. The information is free. People will tell you how to do it, bro. The buzz, the edits, people will tell you how to do that, bro. You do not need to pay for that shit. Try to live life as optimal and as financially minimalized as
That amount of money
possible.
that way. So respect for that. Then I just wanted to ask you: do you think that the price you paid for the community was worth it?
If you asked me when I first joined, I would have said yes, of course. Now looking back, absolutely not. There's a lot of reasons for that, but no, I don't think it's worth it at all. And I feel bad for the people who are continually paying that amount. So.
Okay, 100%. So I can't comment too much on it because I'm not a member of this community, so I just want to put that out there. But I've had, at this point, about 30 people reach out to me who were ex-members, and they said a lot of the stuff along the lines of they joined and they found that the information that was on the group was stuff that they could easily find online for free. Would you say that is accurate?
Wow.
Those people are absolutely correct. What's in the actual community is the same thing you get from his videos. You can, look on his channel, and all of the information in the community is just, I guess you could say, maybe a little better within the packaging. It's nice courses with PDFs and trackers and all these other things, but it's basically what's in his videos repackaged, but it's all the same information at the end of the day. So, and you could get it anywhere else, any other self-improvement channel, a quick Google search, you could get the same information at the end of the day. So
he basically repackages the information that he's already given away for free and then puts a massive paywall on it, basically.
Yeah.
Yo, guys,
if Hamza
I might make a very, very important video, like very, very soon. And it's gonna be probably titled "Self-Improvement is Dying," and I like it. And I think, honestly, this sounds horrible, but I think self-improvement, you should not ever build your channel around it. I'm really starting to think that. It sounds so stupid, but it's an observation I'm having. Don't tie me to this. Don't tie me to it, but it's an observation. Cause bro, like, I don't know.
see this, he's like, no, I don't repackage it. And there's some arguments there, like, he has this course which is a YouTube growth course, and it's basically going over how to create a cult, right? Inside the course, which I actually went through, took all the lessons and whatnot. Inside the course, he mentions, I forget the name of the book. I think it's by Mark Branson or something like that, and it's a book about cults, right? And he goes over all the principles in that book, how to create a cult. And he said that's how he grew his channel. And so, yes, there is new information, but I didn't personally find any of it helpful. And the rest of it, like the fitness course and, the calls he did, were just stuff you could find on his videos, pretty much.
Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. So the one of his courses that I have kind of been through is that YouTube growth course that you're mentioning. I think it was in this course, but he mentioned something along the lines of I could, if I wanted to, create a mass suicide. Like he was referring to something about cults and how this one cult created like a mass suicide, and then he brought that up for some reason within that course. I don't know if we're thinking of the same one.
I know what you're referring to.
I'm gonna pause right here. Hamza, bro, if I really remember, and he said this himself, if I really recall, and that was one of the reasons why I stopped watching Hamza, was because Hamza was not that smart. Like, Hamza was not as smart as, like, people like Taekwondo, like Jordan Green. He wasn't, like, on that type of level. Like, Hamza, he was, like, actually, I looked at him, like, below me. Like, not in the sense, like I'm stronger than him, I'm better than him. Not in that type of way. Just, like, Hamza is just a better speaker and YouTuber. He's good at being on camera. Bro, Hamza was not that smart. I forgot what I was watching, but I remember at that time, and I was listening to what he was saying, I'm like, this guy is actually, like, more behind than I thought. Like, he's actually, like, behind me. like by a pretty good margin, bro. So, cause like once I was listening and really tuning in, I'm like, Hamza, like you're not that intelligent, bro. Like you're not. And he said that. And he said, I'm not that intelligent. I'm just good at being on camera. So guys, understand that. Like people like Andrew Tate, these guys are just super good at being an influencer. They're not as smart as you think, bro. A lot of these YouTubers, a lot of them, a lot you would never know. You'll be like, damn, bro, this guy isn't even that smart.
Not know the names of. I'm trying to look it up right now. But yeah, there was this guy who had a cult. I think he had 100 members. They were in a church, and he had them all drink poison, and they did it.
Yeah.
So, and yeah, I also found it very, I guess, disturbing that he would mention that. You know, it's kind of messed up. Like, why would you even say that? There's no need for that information. But yeah, I don't know what his motives were for any of that.
Yeah, I don't know. I also found it quite disturbing when I heard him say that. It was like, what? If you're going to look at that information, so his goal is he takes that information and uses it to get people onto better habits. But if that really is his motive, to me, why is he thinking about the fact that he could make people commit suicide on a mass scale? That seems a bit weird to me.
It's a bit weird.
Yeah.
I think what Hamza means by that, because I know that Hamza probably does not want that. What Hamza is trying to say is that he can influence you so hard to the point where he can get you to do anything. And taking your own life is obviously one of the biggest decisions anyone could ever make. And he's saying he can influence you as deep as. Exactly. So that's what Hamza is probably using the analogy for. You know what I'm saying? Hamza would not actually want people taking their life. It's just that that is so influential. You know what I'm saying? Like if you could get somebody to, you have a big influence on somebody. If you could get someone to take their life, bro, you have a very big influence on them, like a huge one. So that's what he's trying to say. He's trying to say how to influence people in a way that they can become your actual minion or whatever.
Uh, I don't think it's something you should be putting out there, and also it's not something you should be thinking at all. I don't think any young man should be listening to someone, a role model, who would even be having a thought of making people commit mass suicide. I mean, it's very dark. So, especially considering he leads young men who are very impressionable, such as myself and, even 12, 13-year-old boys, things like that.
So you had a bit of a personal thing with Hamza. Apparently you made bit of a call-out video on him, like exposing a bit of the manipulative tactics that he uses, and you said he used supposedly helping you with your mother's passing as an excuse. Can you share a little bit more on that?
So I'll pull it up on my channel right now. I'll get that exact comment and just read some of it, or at least the part that he mentioned.
Excuse. Can you share a little bit more on that?
So I'll pull it up on my channel right now. I'll get that exact comment and just read some of it, or at least the part that he mentions my mom.
Yeah, I know.
And he hasn't taken it down. It's been there for a month, and it's a bit hard to see. Actually, okay, there it is. So in this comment, it's about, I think, 500 words. Like, it's a proper essay. And he goes over, trying to just disprove all of my comments. And originally, in this comment, he had something where he told his viewers to copy-paste this and screenshot this because he's going to delete it. So, I mean, I think that's pretty manipulative. He since edited the comment. But this is, and I quote, "This is really sad, Dante. You were a great student. I helped you one-on-one with your mom's passing. I agreed to go on a call with your father. You seemed to fit in and love Adonis School so much. He made multiple testimonial videos saying it was great." That's exactly what he said. And the really disturbing one is, "I helped you one-on-one with your mother's passing," which is absolutely not true. And I have this on video recording as well. The furthest.
And that's another thing too I wanted to talk about is that these YouTubers are actually, YouTubers are not therapists. These guys are not like trying to help. Like I remember it was just like a long time ago when I was a kid. I think it was like a tweet or whatever. It was like a meme, and I don't know. I was on YouTube. You know how YouTube has like community posts and stuff like. I don't know. I don't even remember where I saw this. And it was like a YouTuber or whatever. I think he posted this, and somebody commented under, "Yo, such and such. I think my mom passed away, or I'm going through something in life. What is your advice?" And he's like, "Bro, I'm a YouTuber, bro. Go to a doctor for that, bro. I cannot help you." Facts. Like, bro, like, I don't care how deep of a self improvement YouTuber there is. Even me, even me, bro. There's a certain extent, bro, to where, bro, I cannot help you, bro. I cannot help you, dude. So, bro, buying all these courses, all that stuff, bro, these guys don't have all the answers. You know what? This is making me want to research for more videos along the way. I'm feeling a very, a dimly lit fire in my heart as I'm making this video. Keep that in mind.
He ever went was saying, "I'm sorry for your loss." I told him my mother's had passed, and then we hopped on a call and discussed the video in which I had posted on my channel at the time. So I don't know why he would say that. I think it's so that his viewers, when they read the comment, they feel sympathy for him. Like, oh man, this Dante guy's such a jerk because he's so ungrateful for Hamza's help. And it's one thing to try and disprove me. It's fine, right? We're all free here in this world, especially on the internet. But it's another thing to kind of insult my mother's passing. It kind of like, I'm getting hot right now just speaking about it, and I don't want to go further than that. But
For sure.
it's disturbing, and sadly, there's really nothing I can personally do about it because he has millions of followers, and I just have a few thousand.
That story resonates with me quite a lot because you said you lost your mother when you were 13.
12.
12, okay. Yeah. So I lost my.
Damn, sorry, bro. Like, actually, Dante, if you ever see this, bro, I am actually very sorry for your loss. I would actually not speak on it. I would actually just not speak on that, bro. I'm sorry for your loss, bro. I hope you get better. That's it, bro. That's my word to you, bro.
My mom at the same age, and I believe you lost your mom to cancer, if you don't mind me asking.
Specifically.
Yeah, so exactly the same. So I'm exactly the same from that standpoint. I also lost my mom to cancer at that same age. So
Bro,
my reaction to Hamza bringing that up, like, it makes me pissed off to my core that he would bring your mother's passing up to try and prove a point. Like, I find that personally disgusting. So I can't imagine.
yo, Regan Heist, bro. Sorry for your loss too, bro. Regan Nice, my fault. Sorry for your loss, bro. Deadass, and this is actually a very good video too. It's actually just horrible. Like, there are just some horrible people in this world, and bro, there's like literally like, well, we gotta step up. Oh, bro, we cannot let these people continue to roam the earth, bro. It's crazy how when you look up to someone and they're like the only people who are in the field. Like, imagine, right? You're freaking trying to defeat Frieza, and you're like Gohan, and everyone on the field is dying, and Vegeta is like your only hope, and that dude is just bullying you, talking shit on you, talking down on you. Like, you're the only person on my side in this community, and you're just absolutely not helping, only amplifying the destruction. Yeah. I did not know that this video would get this sad. Sorry, y'all.
Imagine how it makes you feel that he brought that up in the first place. I'm imagining like real fucking shit. And I understand from your perspective where it's like this big influencer guy with millions and millions of followers, you just try and speak up against him and he just uses a bunch of manipulation tactics. Like, how old are you now? When you post that video, how old were you?
I'm 15. Just turned 15.
So just turned 15. And you've got I think Hamza's 27 now. So you got a 27-year-old man framing a 15-year-old kid as the bad guy, and then sending hundreds of thousands, possibly, of his audience to go and talk crap on your name. Something about that just doesn't sit right with me, you know?
Mm-hmm. And something that's even more sad is that his audience believes it, and they attack me, right? They have my emails. I've had people send me screenshots of inside of this community, people hating on me, things like that. And the fact that all these men would go after me without any thought, is very sad.
Yeah, I find that quite disgusting, if I'm being honest.
But I was in the same trap, and I think even if you're smart, you're very susceptible to manipulation when you're young. And um, I hope by this recording and the future things we're going to do, I'm sure we get people to get them out of those chains and get them to the truth.
Yeah, I'm really hoping so, man. Like, I've got a lot.
I'm just gonna also say this, bro. This has nothing to do with you guys. I'm just saying this from personal experience. Growing up, I never realized how gullible and stupid people were around me. It's like I'm talking like people my age, and I'm always wondering like, yo, like when they say they target the kids, I'm like, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, I could never fall for this. Like if a girl said subscribe to my OnlyFans, I would never do it. Like, cause this is just stupid to me. Even if I was like, bro, I was like 10 years old, I was always like, bro, what the? It's money. Why does this cost? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that, like stuff like that just didn't sit right with me. But some kids, they'll be like, oh my gosh, I'd even pay for it. So, bro, like again, you put that you prioritize that over everything else. Your life turns into shit, bro. And it's just like they target kids because they think that kids can just be easily manipulated, easily persuaded, and stuff like that. But you did well, and you fought against the current, bro. And I'm just happy that you did that because you proved that nigga wrong. In that moment, he tried to take advantage of you because he knew that you were younger. You're 3 years younger than me, and I'm just thinking back to the times I was 15. Like, bro, I was never stupid. Don't be stupid, bro. And I'm glad you aren't. I'm just glad you aren't, bro. I'm glad, bro.
A lot of conflicted opinions on what I'm doing to deal with this. Like, I've got people thinking that I'm trying to clout chase or trying to get a bunch of views doing this shit or whatever. That's not the case at all. I'm just trying to get people to see through the manipulation, you know? I mean, they can have whatever opinion they want on Hamza, but it's about lifting the veil off the manipulation because, like you said, when you're young, you don't really see through the manipulation.
And his audience doesn't have experience with being manipulated, right? When you're 13, 12, you've never really been manipulated in your life. And so, you know, it's like they're young, so their brains aren't fully developed, and also they don't have any experience, and so all those kids just listen to him because he looks good and he speaks confidently. So.
Yeah, sadly, that seems to be what it is.
In Dante's own words, Hamza literally stepped on his mother's grave to save face in his community. So, my friends, you think Hamza cares so deeply about his fans, yet he will pull this stunt and then drop a comment like this on the video where Dante called him out. Do you understand how manipulative this comment is? It is literally framing Dante as this kid who is pulling false information out of nowhere to sabotage Hamza's career. Here we have 27 or whatever fucking year-old Hamza is doing this to Dante, who is a 14-year-old boy. What the fuck is that? Not to mention, before Hamza edited the comment, he was asking his cult to copy paste that comment all over Dante's video. Hamza, my G, is your entire empire that is built on lies and manipulation so weak that it can be knocked down by a 14-year-old boy? That's sad, man. Now I know what the audience is thinking. Regan, this is exaggerated. Surely Hamza wouldn't step on other people's family members to make money? Well, it should come as no surprise, because he already did it to his own brother. Hamza made a video long ago titled,
I think my brother will kill himself, but I don't know how to help him.
I think my brother will kill himself, in which he goes into graphic detail about his childhood relationship with his brother and how his brother quote-unquote molested him as a child. Now, Hamza, I don't care how bad your family situation is. You never put that kind of information out in the public. But of course,
Facts.
now that Hamza's brother is working with him in his fucking paid community, he put that video in private. Because, if Hamza's brother is making him money, then suddenly he respects his dignity. So, that's how Hamza treats his fans and family. But what about his relationships? After all, he gives tons of advice on that as well. So, Hamza made video after video about finding a traditional woman, getting married and having kids and whatever. And then he goes and breaks up with his girl and completely ruins her life. I mean, that's kind of bold to say, right? Well, how do you think it impacts her that Hamza literally made a quote-unquote fuck like an alpha male course and sold it to his fans, in which he goes into graphic detail about how he fucks his girl and the pleasure he got from it? Well, I mean, he scammed Joel anyway, because the one girl that I spoke to told the truth about Hamza's bedroom game, but we'll get to that later. But Hamza goes and...
Hey, that's for a different video, y'all. Bro, cause that If y'all really think about it, bro. If y'all really think about it, bro. Dude, the main reason why, like, these self-improvement YouTubers even blow up so hard is because of the women. That's really it. Niggas just want to get laid. They don't care about nothing else. They don't care about actually improving or going to the gym. They just want to look good in front of that girl. Oh my gosh, he looks amazing. And that's it. That's all people want to do. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Broadcasts all of this information to potentially millions of men who are then going to go and watch the video and visualize Hamza brutally fucking his girl. How disgusting is that?
Wait, go back.
Dream game, but we'll get to that later. But Hamza goes and broadcasts all of this information to potentially millions of men who are then going to go and watch the video and visualize Hamza brutally fucking his girl. How disgusting is that? Do you think Hamza's ex will ever find a quote-unquote high-value man like him again? That's not very Adonis-like of you, Hamza. So Hamza, what about the whole traditional marriage and settling down thing? Because after that, then you proceeded to go and fly around the place fucking different girls. As I found out by the girl that took this video of you. Now, she asked me to keep her identity anonymous, which I respect. Now, for the audience, this information was all shown to me personally, but I cannot share a bunch of screenshots and shit because she wants to keep her identity private. But I know for a fact that Hamza's heart skipped a fucking beat when I started talking about this, because he knows exactly who I'm talking about. So Hamza, you fly this girl out to London who you started talking to when she was 17, by the way. I don't know why you're going for such young girls. But then you proceeded to offer to send her money, only to then ask her to send your fucking business and...
You wanna know what's crazy too? Okay, I'm gonna just say it, bro. There was a time where, bro, I was watching Hamza, and I don't know what video it was. If y'all know the video, say it. But Hamza put it like this: I had some really, really dark and very weird envisionments, or having very dark imaginations of just taking people's girl. He said that in a video, in one of the videos, and I'm like, in that moment when he said that, he had some real demons, bro. I didn't want to say anything because I was just like, let me not say nothing. But bro, it's starting to come out. Yeah. This is the same thing that happened with Dr. Huberman. And by the way, both of these guys, they don't spread misinformation like that. They don't. But like, bro, their personal life speaks for itself.
An invoice, like she's one of your employees. Now, I think that's illegal, but I don't quite know, so I can't say. So anyway, Hamza, if you have so much money like you say you do, why the fuck does she need to invoice your business for you to send her 200 fucking pounds? You get what I'm saying? Not to mention that you leave her at the hotel all day, probably while you went to go and play half-naked rugby on the grass. But then after she left the hotel and went home, you texted her saying that you bought her a chocolate and she should come back. So all of that, and then you straight up go and pick up another girl from the airport directly after that, who is, by looking at her profile, pretty degenerate, but I can't say for sure. So you talk this big game of traditional relationships, then when yours ends, you immediately go and sleep around. As usual, you lead with inauthenticity. What about that alpha male fucking course that you sold to your fans? Because in her own words, she said something like, that wasn't something that people would enjoy watching. So you're scamming people as per usual, Hamza. So for the audience, this is the true face of your cult leader. Let's end off here. What about Hamza's paid products? Well, I can't give away any personal feedback on his fucking Adonis school or something, but here are some of the responses that I got when I asked his community about it.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna just read this one and that's it, bro. Cause I'm not niggas asking me to read a fucking novel. Okay, I'm just saying, bro. Like that is crazy. So just what it said. He's a daughter school member. I do was a single play was a waste of money. It was a daughter school because even though it is pure garbage. Was a live experience. Erica like I was in school. Oh my gosh. Dude, yeah, it's the same thing. Like, yeah, it's just actual bullshit.
So in
I
that
always knew that. Like, bro, I just don't buy courses. Like, bro, there's like no point, bro. Like,
said, to
honestly.
be honest. The problem is I never really had to say much. Hamza always put the truth in plain sight. I just held up a flashlight to it. So Hamza, this is stage 2 of a 3-stage attack. If you want to end this little thing, I'll be in Thailand training for the fight. I would suggest that you fucking accept this fight soon. Peace out.
Okay, yo, if they fight though, if they fight, I'm gonna go ahead and like, I don't know who he is. I'm gonna check out his channel. What type of self improvement content? Oh, wow, he only has 3 videos. Wow. Okay. I'm not gonna sub to him yet because again, like, I'm not just gonna sub to somebody who only posts exposing content. But that's actually really clean. Only 2 videos. That's amazing. Anyways, though, this video was very long. It's very crazy. I just wanted to get this out there. Like, yo, this is a very good YouTuber. Hopefully, like, good at exposing. Cause damn, it's crazy. But anyway, they didn't expose any misinformation. I don't think Hamza has any like crazy misinformation. I don't know. But anyway, that'll do for this video.